Hi, it's Gordon here at Avolites, and I'm going to talk you through a few of the functions that you can use inside Titan about release. Release is something that we can use to reset any LTP instructions we send to fixtures back to their default values. If you have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to LTP, have a look at some of the other training videos that are on this channel. I'm just going to open up my capture visualizer here so that you can see what I'm talking about. Chuck it into the corner there. If I grab all of these spots that I have on the side and make them do a color, make them do a nice position that I like, and I hit clear, all I've done is I clear that information out of the programmer. If I grab those lights again, turn them up, you can see that they're still doing that color and that position. This is true with playbacks as well. If I find my master cue list that I have on this console, start firing out, you can see there's lots of LTP instructions that are coming out. If I bring this faded down, there's still some LTP instructions that are coming out. On every console, you've got a button that says release. On the full consoles, it's just underneath the disk button, but on this Titan Go interface, it's just here. If I press release, I'm going to get a few release options that I have. The first soft key that I've got is release all playbacks by priority. This is quite a useful safety measure. If I've got a few playbacks on this page fired, I've then got a few more playbacks on this one fired. I don't know what's going on. I just want my stage to go back to where it was. I can say release and then release all playbacks by priority. There you can see over the course of 2 seconds, all of my lights are going back to their default or their home positions. They're doing it over 2 seconds because of my soft key C. You can see there it says master release time 2 seconds. The next release option that we have is release all masters, and this can be very useful when your shows start getting more complicated. Just as standard out the box, you don't need to use any masters on the console, but when you start to get some speed masters and some size masters, some scale masters, some intensity masters and some other ones, it can get quite complicated to reset all these masters back to their normal positions. If I say release, and then on soft key B, release all masters, this will do this for me. Just to prove it, I'm going to copy this group that I have onto a playback. Now I've made a scale master. I can fire that up and I can choose the level that I want for those fixtures. I can start messing around with them. And this scale master is currently toning down the intensity of these beams that I have on the back. If I say release and release all masters, those fixtures are going to go back to being 100%. So back to the full intensity that they're getting from this playback and from this playback. That's another use of release. If I bring this cue list up, you can see on the bottom right hand side of my console screen, it's working through the various different cues that I have. If I bring that fader down, then this fader is just dealing with HTP values by default. It's still sending out color information, it's still sending out position information, just the intensity is not there. This is always indicated by the LED on every single fader that you have on the console and by these blue strips on the Titan Go interface. If I tell the console to release and select that playback, this LED is no longer going to be lit up. This means that I have let go of any LTP instructions or any HTP instructions that are firing out of there. Releasing, letting go of them means that you can always start from a good, comfortable position where your lights are not going to do anything strange. They're going to be at their normal default values. They're going to be normally pointing home as you'd expect. Job done. Best use of release comes with practice and practice and practice. Thanks for watching and tune in to the next one.